Daydreamers, who's ready for a mystery? I'd like to introduce to you One Night at Burlesque. Now, truth be told, I always thought it pronounced was Burlesque or something like that, but I had to look it up. It's just 2 syllables, Burlesque. But right now, we're going to play about 2 games. The next one will be a demo, which you will find out real soon. But first, let's get this one done and over with. The music sounded so ominous. Angel stand. Oh, looking at the pointer, you can kind of see this probably was for a PC game first, but now I'm playing on Nintendo, so we good. So we gotta find the medicine. It's like we on the timer. Was that coins or medicine? One pill a day keeps you normal as one can be. Hypercycle, sensitive disorder. Got a picture of her dad. Dad would kill me if he knew what I do. But maybe not, after all, murder is a mortal sin. So we couldn't find the medicine. The medicine was still in the bag. Here it go though. It's empty. If you're not coming, I'm coming in. Thank goodness you're alive. Who's this, Liz? Well, where is she working at? But not for long. Madame's gonna kill you. Yeah, I'm not a voice actor, so sorry that she sounds like a he. Yeah, I know. What's wrong, darling? It's my meds. Damn bottle is empty, and I just can't. Not without them. Calm down, love. We'll figure something out. What exactly happens if you miss a dose? Is it dangerous, like with insulin or something? Yeah, sort of. I psycho freak. What is that supposed to mean? No worries, darling. We all have our little secrets. Just tell me, do you keep a spare at the apartment? There should be an extra bottle in my cabinet. For F's sakes. First Holly and now Liz. Wait, so she was supposed to go on next? But she worrying about me though. Well, she worrying about Holly. Just a sec, boss. We're going. But no more buts, Holly, unless you want to get our served on the plate. But Liz, I told you not to worry, didn't I? Just let me grab your keys. I seem to left mine in a different bra. For what? I'll run home during your solo and grab those pills for you. Won't even look on the label, I promise. You might grab the wrong pills though if you ain't looking. Oh, thank you, Liz. You're the best. Of course I am. Now let's go. So see, this is probably back in the day. What time period would this be? And now the show. Wearing stuff like that. I think we can know where they might be working at. Or maybe it was just her. That's everyone been waiting for. As a kid, I was a mediocre, not ugly nor beautiful, just utterly forgettable. Little gray mouse. I'm supposed to put that in the circle. Daddy's girl. I felt trapped for quite some time until I found the fine art of burlesque. I already forgot how to pronounce the name. On stage, I'm neither shy nor sick, and I'm a little bit freaky. No more Miss Gray Mouse. I'm Holly Frickin Whispers. That's a good view right there. That whoever set that up, drove that, they did their job right. That's until I take my pills. Is that a cop? It's kind of thick though. Wait, who that in the middle then? So we got pink. That's until I take my pills. Otherwise, I start to hear them. Oh man, probably a blonde one. Well, they is whistling their thoughts. Why the one in the middle ain't moving? Oh man, their deepest desires. Pink one is cute. So curvy, yummy. I mean, it is women in the crowd too. Their deadly sins. So what is she, a medium or something? They got the close up view. She got 2 stars tatted on her stomach. And just for warning, this might mess with your eyes. So all their eyes pointing at me like a loaded gun. And she about to pass out. That person whistling is doing too much. It's like, dang, give it a break for a second. Who is thinking about church at a time like this? Who is she? Yeah, she definitely thick. Why? I, is this kill love, kill pain, kill Liz? Wait, Liz. That's what that is? Tell me she dead already. I look at the simmered. Let's go. Let's go. We don't got that much time. Gotta play 2 games here, so we don't got that much time. So who's this one? The madam? Wake up. Oh. Madam, why are you Madam Charlotte? Here, cover yourself. Okay, but how did I get back to the dressing room? You screamed like the devil, then blacked out on stage, so we had to carry you. So she did pass out. Scared the out of everybody, by the way. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you on something? Skag, hash, oxy, and any psycho bump? You know, I have 0 tolerance for that stuff in my club. The second you bust your nose, I'll kick your butt out of here. I know, but you got it all wrong, boss. Um, you know, I'm pretty sure back then you can't even say overwork. Really stressed? I'm gonna say kind of sick. At least we telling the truth. A truthful lie. What? And you came to work like this to give everybody else influenza? No, it's nothing contagious. I swear I had it since childhood. It's genetic. I just forgot to bring my meds today. That's why I blacked out. Oh, is that what you kids call dope nowadays? Meds. Wow. See, she got that purple going on though. No, boss, if you don't believe me, ask Liz. She promised to bring me down from the apartment. Mysterious medicine for a mysterious maladia. I wonder if I pronounced that right. Yeah, well, at least your story checks out. This is yours, isn't it? Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Did Liz give it to you? Not willingly. She shoved a pill down your throat, then refused to explain what it is, insisting we respect your privacy. I would if you didn't just perform the exorcism of Emily Rose on the effing stage. Where's she now? Waiting outside. Liz, you can come in. Ooh, that's a very deep hug. I wonder if she that tall though. Holly. Oh my God, Liz, I was so worried. I should be the one worried. You're still trembling, darling. Listen, I'm so sorry about the pills. I really tried to. Yeah, that's enough. She knows you're the and all. Now take her home. No. That's why I like to stay for a while till I get better. Maybe at the bar if you don't mind, boss. Fine, whatever. Just remember to take your pills, medication. I don't want you to scare our guests and any more than you already did. And don't count on working today. Not on stage, not behind the bar. I won't let you until I'm 100% sure you're fine. Capiche? Yeah, I do. Capiche, I think. I think that's capiche. That's definitely should be capiche. She knows all the slang words for drugs. Just one more thing, man. Yes? Yeah. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Good. I'm about to tell her about the drugs. It's high time I go back. Somebody needs to clean up this bloody mess. There was blood. I'm talking about the fiasco you put on stage, Holly. All right. Take care, girls, and remember, the show must and will go on. Sure, man. This girl's still staggering. Madam, what's wrong? I know, Holly, totally messed up. Took me so long to get the pills, and when I found out what happened, I just panicked, forced one right into your mouth without thinking. Your eyes was open, but you weren't there. Oh, she's sad now. Slow down, Liz. You? I was just, we say messed up? Now let's pick her up. Let's pick her up. You're definitely, just look at yourself. Fair point, even 2 points. Well, do be bragging, don't they? See, what's even better? What's even better? You're not dead.
Dang it.
Slip up the tongue. That's weird. That's a weird way to put it. And again, shouldn't I be the one saying it? Yeah, oh, whatever. Oh yeah, she did have that little vision or dream or something that she got shot. You are not dead too. I love you, little eyeball. Miss Snore. Yeah, I like this. Since when we're that official, Miss Whispers? Should I book a chapel or something? Well, yeah. Joking silly. Why the sad face? Was it too much? No, it's something else. Can I ask you for a few questions? Can I ask you a few questions, Liz? Just a heads up, some of them might sound kind of strange. Sure thing, darling, shoot. And what show do you wear a white outfit? Is there any church that's important to you? I won't follow you here. Hey, do you have any past enemies? Grudges or anything like that? Doesn't everybody? Yeah, still anybody particular coming to mind? Particular? No, but peculiar, yes. There's this woman, I'm not sure though if I can talk about her. Please, it's really important. If you say so. Her name is Catherine Forktail. She was a physician and I was her patient. We didn't exactly lead things on good terms. She was hurting people rather than helping them, and I wasn't the only one who thought so. Now it makes me both sad and relieved that she had lost her license. Yeah, she would want revenge. But why did she lose it? That's the part I probably shouldn't be talking about. Besides, it's still a touchy subject for me, darling. I trusted Dr. Fortail and she took advantage of me. What did she do? Do you think she might be here today among the guests? I haven't seen her in a long time, so I guess not. Let's know about the white outfit. That cute one with the ribbons. Midnight show, it won't fit you though. No worries, I just wanted to know when you wear it, so she wear it at midnight. Midnight hour. I'm right, next question. Any idea what you did? Anyone? Plenty of people after all. I'm well known for making enemies in the Italian cartel. Why is this girl making so many enemies? I'm asking seriously, anybody? I do know plenty of scumbags, Holly. You met them as well. It comes with the freaking job. From Italian cartel, really? You'd be surprised. There's this creepy old guy in the audience. Every time I see him, I get goosebumps. He's not my secret to share though, and I already said too much. Not yours, then whose? Quit it, Holly. I promise not to tell. Probably the other one that was in the middle. Is that smoke? Is there anybody in the church? Yeah. Can't be any in the city. Oh, so you want to book one after all? Just answer me, please. Holly, I know you're a believer, but I couldn't name a single church in this city even if my life depended on it. It kind of does. Now that sounds strange. I won't follow you here. I mean, to the club. Why did that shadow appear? You know that someone did. He always does. Oh, you're talking about Arthur, aren't you? I thought he'd given up already. He insists on calling him Art Rhythm. Now, I guess he must be an artist or something. A painter, artist, whatever you want to say. But yes, or somebody in the music industry. I'm talking about the douchebag. I've always been ignoring him lately. It didn't help much though. He still claims I'm his muse as if I had nothing to say on the subject. How long has it been? Since we broke up, over 2 years, and after barely a year of this so-called relationship, he's just really, utterly, I don't know. Thinking about him makes me so angry. There are no words strong enough to describe this harebrained, entitled, pretentious, annoying son of a peacock who constantly wallows in self-pity. Boy, that was long-winded. I think you actually nailed it. Sorry, let's forget he is this, okay? Oh, okay. Give me a second to think. You got into a lot of mess for such a sweet art. What can I say? Trouble finds me. You go find trouble. But joking aside, what's with all these questions, darling? Are you trying to play detective? Donovan took you. Oh, look. Are you trying to play detective? Donovan took you for his training or something? Dang, you're right. We have a detective in the audience. I can't believe I haven't thought about talking to him myself. After all, he practically lives here. They always did back in them time, probably too, huh? They was actually, that's the funny part. They probably was married and they would still show up to places like these with the ring, with the wedding finger off. With the ring, with the ring off in their pocket somewhere. Let me see. I'm starting to worry about you, Holly. That is more than I already have. I know you warned me it's gonna feel strange, but no, don't worry. I'm gonna save you, I promise. Save me? What the hell are you talking about? Like, what was that? What's that movie called? Harlem? With Eddie Murphy. Who was the other comedian? I forgot him. But the cop was messing with the, I don't want to say a hooker, but he was messing with his wedding ring off and everything. This man even broke up with his wife, or well, he got played, but hey, somebody wants to kill you. There's no way to explain it. I'm already thinking I'm that crazy. There's really no good way to explain it, Liz, not yet. And only a few hours left to midnight. Could you maybe take the night off? You well know I can't. Madam won't find a replacement this late. She already needs to figure out how to make things work without you. I could walk you home if we hurry up, take a little more, but I must be back before the next show. That won't do, listen. Just Liz. That won't do, Liz. Just listen to me. People gotta make money though. No, how do you listen? First you ask me a whole bunch of weird questions, then you won't answer a simple question yourself. And you expect me just to risk my job just like that? I can't believe I told you all this personal stuff about all those people. Also, you can play some mind games with me. It's not a mind game. Then what is it? Fine, don't tell me. You know the way to the bar, so. No, Liz, wait. Just like that, they just got angry at each other. I mean, of course, they'll make it up later. Maybe if she's still alive. This girl breathing. Calm down. And change these clothes. Oh, that was that one. Little Miss Detective. It's really gonna be over in an hour? Hope no one will notice me. Yeah, that pink hair stands out. And they all did, of course. I guess I should try to read their minds. Oh, God. I hope they will stop working soon. I never thought I would wish for that. So she talking about the pills stop working so she can use her powers, I guess. So what do I know about these people without that freaking superpower? Detective Donovan, he's here so often that Sean keeps the table reserved for him always. That's him right there. With the blue tie. I was kind of wondering when I seen him in the audience why he had a gun though. Does he look creepy and old enough to be the guy Liz mentioned? Who's this? She's a regular, but I actually don't remember her name. Could she be the physician who lost her license? Dr. Fortail, was it? Our grand bar master, Sean Buwakan. That sounds about right, I think. I don't think he could hurt a fly, but he certainly could get an elephant drunk. Who's this guy? What was it? Arthur? Art Rhyme? Well, and butthole, that's for sure. So now what? Oh man. Like, damn, look at her. She just stands out though. Hi, Shani. Here's my charming patient. I heard you was joining me tonight. Am I wrong? That part is true, but bar is not in for me. No, I can't to help with the drinks. I could really use a drink right now. Perfect timing. House, I prepared something just for you. Yeah, we should drink. I mean, I know you're supposed to not drink with your medicine, probably, but water. Oh well, he did it dirty with ice and lemon. I like to call water on the rocks. Wow. At least he's looking out for her, though. How long have you waited to tell this joke? Long enough. Thank you. It's exquisite water. Can I make myself some more? Sure, I'll show you how to prepare water on the rocks. Hey, we really got to do this. Let me see. Lemon. Water. I might just grab that vodka though. Okay. Ice. There we go. Okay, I think you're good to go. Just put a whole bunch of water in it, huh? Could I take an order from Detective Donovan? I saw the note about him. PD Sourpuss. It should be easy enough, sure. In its own words, whatever the glass is empty, make it not empty. And what about Madame? You know, I won't tell, you don't. Awesome, thanks, Sean. Well, they had the connections back then. This man do look angry as hell, though, don't he? Hey, Detective, Miss Whispers. I must say, after what happened, I didn't expect to see you again tonight. Man, got that 5 o'clock shadow, too. Even more so up close. To what do I owe the pleasure? Should we just come straight out with it? Or, let's see, why? That doesn't work. Should we come straight out with it? Or, let's just say, see what happens. Strange as it may sound, I have a murder case for you, Detective. Oh, straight to the point, I see. Shouldn't you sweet talk me a little before we discuss much deadly matters, Miss Whispers? Maybe buy me a drink first, then say how handsome I am? I don't want to do all that, though. My father taught me better than to lie. Ouch, you really don't F around, do you? I guess I deserve that. So you going to help me or not? Perhaps. But I'm still going to need that drink as a greedy, hard-boiled detective. I don't work sober. It's a matter of professional ethics. Right. And what's your favorite poison? Whiskey sour. Oh, that's why Sourpuss. First, I thought we was going to play as the detective. But I guess. What are you mumbling about? Nothing. Here you go, Detective. I hope you like it. I made it myself. Thanks. Thank you, Miss Whispers. What's her first name? I guess you don't. Oh, I do like it. This is my happy face, can't you tell? They got jokes. Right, happy as the sunshine. Okay, I have my drink, so who's dead? No one, not yet. That's pretty vague, Miss Whispers. I thought you have a murder case for me. Oh, but I do. Don't mock me, please. But I don't. Let me start over. I know for a fact that one of my guests wants to kill my friend. That's quite the accusations, Miss Whispers. I assume you have some proof. Not really. I don't know who the killer is yet. Still, you seem quite sure this person is here at the club among the clientele. Actually, if it could be someone from the staff too. Yeah, I'm sure almost. Not sure. Yeah. Don't give me that look, Detective. I have already identified 3 potential suspects, you know. Okay, Miss Whisper, I'll play along. That man did not care, huh? Tell me about those suspects. The first is a man who apparently has ties to the Italian cartel. Second is just some jerk my friend used to date. And the third, well, actually third may not be here at all. I still need to check it. Okay, let me stop you there. I solved the case. Already? Indeed, the second suspect is your killer. It's always the ex or the present ex-head. So unless your friend is dating the old geezer, doubt it, she actually quite scared of him. But one does not preclude the other, but let's assume you're right. That leaves us with the ex-boyfriend case closed. I said that too fast. That leaves us with the ex-boyfriend case closed. Of course, you would think it's the ex-boyfriend, but it depends on the situation, huh? That don't dismiss me like, wait, Geezer, I haven't told you he's old. You must know who I'm talking about. Of course I do. There are not so many people tied to the cartel, at least not at this place. But if you think I'll spill the beans because you caught my slip, Miss Whisper, you are deeply mistaken. It's police business, not some wannabe detective, whatever this is. You at least point me at the guy. I could, but I won't. He's a dangerous man, Miss Whispers. I feel I could try mind reading again, or I may just keep talking to him to see if I learn. Let's try mind reading. So what I'm supposed to link it? Oh, okay, so once you hear the beat, the bell, it'll just link automatically. Ooh. Charlotte, Gabrielle, Verona, Charlotte, Raffaella. What's up with this girl? Mine. Demonic. They're supposed to be angels though, right? Michelle. Get out. Get out of my bed. Kick me out. Wait, do he know? I was right after all. What? Madame is a freaking member of a freaking cartel and Detective Donovan. You know about me the whole time? I suspected it from the moment you fell on stage, Miss Whispers. I'm a detective after all. You seem to forget that despite the fact it's the very reason why you came to me for help. And you have HPSD too? Many people on the force do. It's just useful in this line of work. True. But I'm more of an empath than a mind reader. So, hey, Medicaid, I'm curious about that. You don't use medication to stop it? When I'm on the job, after all, and after hours, well, good old whiskey does the trick. But you're not feeling anything while you're drinking. I do, just less. Is that the answer enough? Is that answer enough to satisfy your curiosity, Miss Whispers? Or do you plan to break the law again? What? What law? Well, it's illegal to read someone's mind without that person's signed permission or court warrant. Didn't you know? I just thought that you'll get away with it. Yeah. I'll admit it's hard to catch a telepath red-handed. However, you were kind enough to confirm my suspicions. Well, you know he tricked you. He tricked me into doing it all. Oh, how so? Man, got that smile on his face too. Isn't it obvious you got that whole vision prepared in your mind for me? And you read my feelings before I did anything. Fair enough, but don't try to do that ever again or I'll arrest you without a second. Hang on, you're able to control it, aren't you? Yeah, more or less. There are times when I feel as I'm being drawn into the other people's thoughts. But if I take my pills on a regular basis, it's manageable. I also have those brief moments of clarity as the pills wear off. With a proper concentration, I can control it, then yes. Quite impressive, considering you have no training whatsoever. So she could have been in his position. But no more mind reading of the law, officers. Got it? Yeah, got it. Good. You can go now, Miss Whispers. Thank you, officer. Did we really They make you see everything. Act 2. The musician and the muse. Oh, no, nobody who played this ain't looking at the hair. You know they're not looking at the hair. So what now? I could talk to the old guy. No, better not when he's still with her. That leaves me with. Can I make a drink for Arthur now? Whoa, did Skinny Legs order something? Skinny Legs? You nickname every customer, don't you? Well, actually, he didn't. I need to talk to him, so I hope you would tell me what he usually drinks. Only water, and he pretends to sip it all night long. I think we know why. His artistic mind is too precious to damage with booze, so he says. Truth be told, I'm pretty sure he's broke. Maybe I should make him something fancy then, to soften him up. You can make whatever you want, Holly, that's her first name? As long as someone paying for it. Adam would kill me if I started giving away free drinks. Yeah, good point. She's already angry at me. Fine, I'll tell you her later to take it out my paycheck. Just need to figure out what to pay her first. You already know we going with cheap. Well, let's be like, if all he does is drink water, that means he's not tolerant to. Oh, this is him? Arthur got the yellow going on high. Probably should have sucked it up, Where we at? Is it this one? Ring. Rhythm. I brought you a drink. It's on me. Holly, dearie, thank you. She was really dating that guy? Liz was really dating this guy. It's so nice to know that my music is appreciated, especially by small people. Just remember, it's not some lame slug poetry. It's electric rhymes. Yeah, totally. Oh, you're not the best at this. Can you try again, dear? Oh, you want me to take this one back? Sure, take it. You're already drunk. No, he already drunk it. That's messed up. This using other people to get your drink on, but then want to sit there and drink water all day though. Why is you even here? And I'm even thirsty after such a lousy drink. So don't ask. That bad? I need to make another drink. What? Ain't going. You really want to waste more money on this dirt? I don't know. Yes. Bro, I don't know. People gotta live. I'm about to be sitting up here buying expensive drinks. People gotta pay rent around here. A new drink for you. That's an acquired taste. Fitting that true artist. I love it. So go on. Ask me about my music. I'm not here for your music. I would like to talk about your inspirations too. Or are you working on religious? I got some doves tatted on his chest. Why would you ask somebody, would you be able to kill someone? What makes Liz so special to you? I bet many other girls would love to be an inspiration for such a great artist. Keep it together. Why choose someone who won't? Oh, so that's what's bothering you. How to say it politely. Those who desire are the most undesirable, dear. Some hair and stuff. Politely, what do you mean by this? Yeah. Why do I even try? To put it bluntly, I won't have some pale, skinny, wannabe model posing as my muse. Said the pale, skinniest wannabe. We're trying to get information out of them. I mean, this would be funny. I'm not a muse material, then. Pity. You're certainly not. Elizabeth, on the other hand. Lizbeth. I know it's Elizabeth, but Lizbeth. She's light to my darkness, love to my hatred, a spark of life warming my dead heart, and I'm her. Protector. Oh. I don't know if he want to kill somebody because of all of that right there. Uh-huh. And what does she need to be protected from? Other people, of course. All those filthy bastards that's watch her dancing on the effing stage every effing night. Just like you. And the effing weirdos on the internet begging for a sniff of her underwear. Like, there was internet back then? But does she tell them to buzz off? No. On the effing contrary, she indulged their sick fantasies. She trying to get paid. That's all that is. She gonna get her money. We're just doing our job, you know. Oh, really? I can read his mind now. He let down his guard. So you don't want my old socks? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't fit me. Sure, hurtful. Some guys would kill for them, or even marry me, no doubt. But maybe I could buy you a drink first. Maybe. Who's Bill Dark? Need to go to work now. Catch you later, Mr. Dark. Sure thing, Birdie. Take care. Bye. All right, Birdie. What's up? F you and your mother. You effing mother. Jeez. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, that was him. Okay. Somebody else was texting. That's what it is. Block him. So who was Bill Dark? Does that, let me see, a sex chatting part of your job too? Doesn't that make you yours? Ain't going sex chatting. I never. Right, I forgot that you're that friend of hers, Holly. Holy Holly. Holier than thou, she called you. That's just perfect. Go ask her about Mr. Dang. Some of the names they be having. Miss Holier than thou. I would ask her, but about this Bill Dark guy and you messing with her phone, douche. You'll see what I mean. Or are you working on? Religious? Why we gotta still ask these questions? Are you religious in any way? Well, I take inspiration from many cultures, their glitz and glamour, their cute beliefs. But all in all, music is my religion. What culture could you elaborate? No. What are you working on? My songs? Okay, but what about the two strongest forces in the universe, of course? Life and death. Life and death. Love and death. Figures. I get this music out of my ear. Haven't you listened to any of my electrics? And here I thought you were a fan. I'm sure I am. I was just wondering about your new killer single. Yeah. Oh, are you referring to the Dying Swallow? You sneaky thing, you. I released it just yesterday. Yes, that's it. How did you come up with such an intriguing title? Easily. And you can't take a hint, can you? Oh, please, Art, don't be like that. I just want to acquire a deeper understanding of your ER. We got. I mean, it's kind of easy to know what he's talking about, huh? Really? Do you have a stroke? No, I don't. I'm okay. I might get one from this conversation, though. Oh. Just got lost in my thoughts for a moment there. Sorry. That cover with Liz doesn't mean she's the dying swallow. Would you be able to kill someone for art? Depends who. Someone like you, perhaps. If you stood between me and my music, I end your social life. And my life? I don't think so. Some great artists were also murderers, you know. And no one really knows if they're capable of killing someone until they just do it. Well, that's true, but I'm too fragile and good looking for jail. Those animals was ripped my butt in half. Oh, yeah. It was like that back in the times, huh? And I didn't even want to imagine what they would do to my precious vocal cords. Me too. Like, that's just painting a picture in your head. Let's move on. Wait a second. Where are you hiding in your pocket? Why do you ask? What is this, a puzzle? So I guess you can't go too far over. Bro. Or you can't move when the eyes open. Okay. I guess we're trying to get into his mind. Trying to get into his mind, you know, it's like a light. Or have to start all over if you mess up and he catches you. Unlocking his brain. That was close. Oh, we almost done, so. Close your eyes, close your eyes. A key. Didn't she have the same key? Right. I need to take my meds as soon as possible. What the hell? You stole our keys. Give them back now. I did what? Are you out of your mind, girlie? I know it's in your F off. I'm out of here. This man just took off after getting 2 free drinks, though. Where are you going? I gotta mess it up again. Not this time. He talked to the detective. If I use my powers too often. My whole world becomes distorted. I found Liz on the backstage, in the backstage. Liz, there you are. Holly, I have a show in a minute. Hear me out. This is about Arthur. What did he do again? He stole your keys. That's why you couldn't find them this morning. Are you sure? Pretty sure, but I couldn't do much about it. He bounced as soon as I told him to get the keys back. Okay, so we need to change our locks. Search the apartment. He might have left some cameras after all. That man was that type of stalker. You aren't angry? Most stalkers do be killing people though, so he might be the suspect, the main suspect. It's not the first time he did something like that, so I guess I'm more tired than angry, darling. I'm not gonna confront him about it either, if that's what you expected. It's exactly what he would wanted me to do. Better ignore him altogether, move on with our lives. Hopefully one day he will get as tired as he is tiresome, and leave me alone. Let me see. You shouldn't enable him like this. True. You shouldn't enable him like this. I don't enable him, but you did, Holly. Why you talked to him in the first place? You're in danger, Liz. I told you already. Holly, darling. Liz. Or they be shout. 10 minutes. So 10 minutes till midnight? And be there in 5, boss. Is there anything else you wanted to tell me? I know. That's not really important though. You mentioned this guy you were sex chatting with, someone called Bill Dark. Son of a. How does he know about Bill? And going, what is son of a? I guess Pooh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Why is we going off the subject? Who's Bill? He's an online friend, but we never even met. Just role played a little. I like him, Holly. That's all. I think you need to change your phone password, Liz. Arthur must have access to it somehow. By the way, he might also have blocked that Bill guy. That's why Bill stopped messaging me. Dying Swallow. It's the name of the new single and somehow related to you. Sure it is. Some people call me Birdie and for a good reason. My short name didn't, you know? No, what is there a bird called Nor? No, silly, well, maybe. I don't know much about birds, but Lisbeth Nor is only my stage name. On paper, it's Elizabeth Swallow. What? How did I miss that? I guess maybe, isn't Whispers your stage name? No, it's my name. I have no others. Well, here you go, darling. Just both assume something without asking. Silly us, huh? Last but not least, Arthur will do whatever it takes to alienate me, darling. That said, I might have called you Miss Saint or Holly or whatever a long time ago when we didn't really know each other. And I'm sorry if I did. That's all? Okay, then. I have one more thing to say. I'm really, really sorry for overreacting earlier. It's just, it isn't healthy for you, for anyone. I knew she was going to apologize later. That's friends for you. But I don't know what to say. Liz, we'll talk about it later, okay? Now go be fabulous. And I'll find Donovan in the meantime. I'll try my best, darling. Smoking outside the club. Hey. Detective, here you are. Miss Whispers. Is that about Barani again? Because you already know everything I do. No, that's not it. I talked to the first suspect, the ex. So, case solved, he's the murderer. He's an effing thief, that's for sure. He stole the keys to our apartment. Did you see it happen? No, but I read his mind, detective. He ran away as soon as I mentioned the keys. In that case, I have a little talk with Mr. Shawcross about personal boundaries and breaking them. Wait, since when do you know Arthur? And how do you know he's the ex? Simple deduction, Miss Whispers. You shared the apartment with Miss Noor, and I already suspected she's the soon-to-be victim. Besides, I visit the lovely club often enough to notice her rather toxic relationship with Mr. Shawcross. Is that a little bit weird he knows so much? Is he really such a brilliant detective, or I'm that good? Man, cocky with it. Probably read her mind because he knew what she was about to say. You say you can't read minds. I can't. I'm just really that good. Don't overthink it, Miss Whispers. Let's catch up later, okay? After my talk with Mr. Shawcross. How are you going to find him? I have my methods. Don't you worry. I will find him. Now he done probably gone somewhere and disappear. Act 3. All the angels. That's been the safest one we have been seeing all day. The old guy is still busy, but maybe. Ain't going, boss. Holly? Answer is still no. I already asked Sophie to fill in for you. That's not it. I have more important things to discuss, Gabrielle. I mean, she's your boss. That's not it, ma'am. I need to ask you about this man, Raffaello. What? How do you know that name? I mean, he's a man. He can take it. From Detective Donovan. Oh, then I will have a word with him about discreet Xenon, Janine. and respecting one's privacy, as you all like to put it. But he didn't want to tell me. And yeah, he did, see. About this Raph. Score detail. Let me see. One word, girl. And I will send you back home. Capiche? Capiche? I see now how she could be a mafia boss. We need you here. What's that, light green? Light blue green? Coming. We'll get back to this after the next show. Try to stay out of trouble till then, eh? I would if I could. Sure thing, man. Why didn't I read her mind? That man is sitting alone now. So we still got to talk to two more people. Him and the lady. How dangerous could he be in the public anyway? That's a good question. Good evening, Father. Can I get you anything? My dear child. Mr. Hawken already took my order. Whisper. And here I thought Gabrielle chained her pupils better. This could have gone better. Maybe Sean didn't prepare his drink yet. Perfect time. I need Blue Haven for table 6. Can you take care of it? Who's at 6? Pastor. That man's a pastor? Bingo, that's him. I'm on it. So everybody gotta have their fun somehow. Here you go, sir. One Blue Haven with double rum. Actually with double vodka. I made it by myself. God bless you, child. I made church and her dying. Heavenly indeed. Uh-huh. Play cute little lamb. Or a cute little devil. What is we doing here? Worry side. Heaven side. Is everything alright, child? I'm not quite, Father. I overheard who you are and I hope we can talk a little. Lately I've been having some decent desires. She says she doesn't even go to church, but having a crisis of faith. Crisis, you say? You should attend my sermons then, or even better. Yeah, I knew it. He had some dirty thoughts going on. From one of my private sessions for those who seek for spiritual guidance. What is going on here? Oh, of course. He's downright undressing me with his eyes. I have a few questions, if I may. Of course. So, why does someone like you visit this place? Like, right? You read the paper. Is there a big stained glass window in the church? I probably got all these questions anyway. So, why does someone like you visit a place like this, Father? Well, I got my reasons apart from enjoying the show. One could say I'm here to guide a lost soul back on the right path. Aren't you afraid that someone would notice? No, child, I fear no one but God. People always trying to use that as an excuse when you think about it, though. Yeah, they said fear me. 2 guns and a shotty. You should rather ask yourself, why do you consider my presence here as inappropriate? Is visiting such a place a wicked act? Much less working at it. He's got some serious God complex. No, of course not. Safe answer. I kind of don't know. Well, I would call it a sin, but I wouldn't call it wicked or even bad. As Romans have written, all people are sinners. It's just unavoidable to live means to sin. We should atone for our sins, of course, but I believe that we can live a little while we're at it. And going, you was in the paper. Talking about HPSD. Oh, yes, the newest trending STD. Excuse me, Father, but I don't think HPSD is transmittable. Yes, of course. Forgive me that the tasteful joke, my child. STDs are just ordinary God sent diseases. This plague of cycles, on the other hand, is without a doubt the devil's doing. Okay. I'll just put it in the fire. Release. Some pills. What's this, the paper? Burn them all. Yeah, this might be the murderer. Corrupting not only the body, but also the soul. Both incurable and beyond salvation, even if these cycles have no control over it, especially if so. The plan of salvation is designed for human beings, not for criminals. As far as God's child, you can lose your faith, but you will never lose his love and mercy. The ones, however, they can't repeat for their sins, as their mere existence is wickedness. He's serious, he'll wipe us all off if he could. Do you understand? Good that my dad doesn't think this way, I hope. Yes, Father. Thank you for enlightening me. You're welcome, child. Is there a big stained glass window in your church? Well, as a matter of fact, yes. But what does that have to do with your little crisis? Well, just wanted to make sure the one I was thinking of. Is that a dove on a cross? Ooh, that's a bird on the cross. A swallow? Yes, that would be quite silly. Since we're talking about it, though, would you mind telling me what kind of bird it is? Just look for the big building with a cross on Martin Street, my child. It would be much easier to find that way than check every church window in the city. Alright, yes. Silly me. The one in his mind seems to be a dove. Is it unforgivable to kill another human, Father? Not at all. What? There is no sin that God will not forgive, as long as you're willing to repent. In some cases, it's even commendable. Let's say, deprive the damned of their sinful existence. But what do you mean? What cases? One example is if you're defending your family, and the other, well, suppose that you will be one of those devil spawns trying to read my mind, and I have to use this little thing. This man pulled out the gun. Little pea shooter in the pocket, ready to go. Oh my. To make you stop. And no one will blame me for that, especially our Lord in heaven. But of course, that's not the case, isn't it, child? Oh, no. Of course not. Crisis of any sort. Of course I have, although I never doubted our Lord. It's my faith and family ties that is put to the test every jolly good day. Oh, you're talking about Madame Charlotte, Gabrielle. So you know, yes, Gabrielle denies her roots, pretending to be some old lioness defending her cubs from predators. But I believe that with the right motivation, she will let go of this silly project of hers and return to her true family. How do you plan to motivate her, Father? Oh, I have a few ideas in mind. But don't worry about your pretty little head about it. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Well, he do have the gun, though. Once again, thank you, Father. I need a shower. I'm grateful for this conversation, Father. Your words help me. Grateful, you said. No doubt you behave better than the other one, Liz. What do you mean? Come closer. I can show you my other gun, sweetie. Oh, man. Here it is. Or reading that. Get your effing hands off my girls. Are you alright, Holly? He is. I think. No. The effing pervert. Yeah. And nobody reacted. I'm sorry, Ollie. Sorry. You let this pervert inside. Did he do the same to Liz? Oh, God. Ollie, calm down. He didn't hurt Liz. Rafael knows that if he did something to my girls, I wouldn't forgive him. But he tried, and I just don't get this, man. Gabrielle. What? Madam Charlotte will get rid of this tested Kazo ages ago. Gabrielle Bernhauer is his Sovereign sister. Wait, what? Sister. And it seems she owes you an apology. Can I ask? Ask away, girl, before I change my mind. Wait, so they brothers and sisters? I'm the boss of the club owner. It's not like I'm leading some grand double life. And yet you drop the accent. I have a stage persona, Sarto. Although it works the other way around. I do have an accent, but our older brother required that we learn to speak properly. So when I stopped obeying him, I went back to using my natural voice. The older brother, you mean Michelle, Michael? Why I'm not surprised you know his name. Yes, is the head of our little famiglia. So my boss, yes, sexually. Don't worry about him though. He's promised to never come here. And unlike Raffaello, he always keeps his promise, for better or for worse. And what does the pastor play around your family? And what role does the pastor play in your family? It's much easier to go in power and get away with things if you have God on your side. Or at least if you're able to convince others that's the case. On the streets, they called us the Trey Angeli Barono family. Deathbringer, soul healer, and me, the hero of visions. Effing angel, love, smuggling, ecstasy is stupid, Babini. That's why you effing hate drugs. See, yes. And yet you named your group Charlie's Angels. What can I say? Old sentiments die hard. Or maybe I just wanted it to mean something good for a change. Okay, what the hell happened between your brother and Liz? I won't be going into much detail since it's really not my place. Saying that, my deprived brother sees no difference between a burlesque club and a strip joint. Yes, I know this. So when he asked Elizabeth for a private dance, she explained to him the difference rather bluntly. And what happened next? He threatened her with his gun. Thought he could do what he pleased to my girls, so I made it clear he was wrong. After that, he vowed never to set foot in this whorehouse. Really wouldn't mind if he kept his word, but he rarely does, so he can't write back though. Why do you allow such creeps in here? Oh, for F's sakes, Holly. It's a burlesque club. Half of our clientels are creeps. But he's dangerous. Well, you saw for yourself. Absolutely. No, I salutamente. He's a dangerous creep who always happens to be my brother. Also happens to be my brother. Let me ask you this, girl. Why won't you tell your father about your job? You keep saying that you love this place and how proud you are to be a part of it. So why, Holly? That's different. I'm putting anyone at risk. Yeah, how can you be so sure? How can you be sure I didn't tell him? Oh, did you? Well, no, but I could do it if only I wanted to. Sure. That's a big diamond on her finger, though. I didn't even really notice that. Then again, she was probably facing a different angle, huh? I wanted to point out to you, girl, that dealing with family isn't easy, especially if said family specializes in extortion, blackmail, and theft. Okay, I get it. Just tell me one more thing. Your brother, the pastor, do you think he would be able to shoot Liz because she pissed him off? I would say he's not that kind of gangster, Holly. He's like to show off his gun certain, but there's much more to him than meets the eye. He can be very deceitful if he only wants to, and definitely prefers others to do his dirty work for him. We even had this joke in the Famiglia. First, Raphael does the praying, then Michael, then Michelli does the killing. I was like, one after the family. You can't even imagine. That said, I'm sure Raffaello could hire someone to harm just about anyone. But he would need a better reason to cross me than petty revenge. All those unwelcome visitors here seem to satisfy him enough in that matter. And you would just let it be like this? I talked to him for 20 minutes tops, and I already feel like hiding under my bed after a long, effing common shower. No, Ollie, not anymore. This time I will make sure my brother won't ever come back. You rest while I take care of him. Act 4. Who are you, Holly? I mean, she really popping these pills, though. Okay, enough of that. I need to find a physician or talk with Detective or check on Liz or Sean. Hey, Oz, how are you holding up? Don't worry about me. Aside from questioning my faith more than ever, I'm good. I wouldn't let you serve this drink if I knew that. Leave it, Sean. I'm serious. It's all good. Okay, tough lady. I'll drop it. There's actually someone asking for you. I wanted to tell her off, but if you're still ready for some action. Who? She introduced herself as Dr. Fortel. Wanted to talk to you, and should I prepare a drink for her? I already made her toasty classic mimosa. Oh, so this the doctor. So that big slurp, though. Good to see you. Please sit down. Make yourself comfortable. Oh, okay. Why do you want to talk to me, and how did you know I agree? Oh, I knew from the very same reason why I do want to talk to you, which is quite vague, to be honest. You're playing with me, don't you? Aren't you? I do. Look, I have a proposal. Ask me as many questions as you want, but only after you answer one of mine. Like we fell for something, but okay, deal. Ask me anything. Splendid. Why did you go to the little crusade of yours trying to catch a soon-to-be murderer? How do you... Nah. Answer me first. Isn't obvious I do it for my friend, for Liz. Why are you so sure she needs your help? Because okay, let me rephrase it. How can you be 100% sure she's gonna die? Is everything we think set in stone, huh? No, I guess it isn't. You guess? Well then, your turn now. Ask your questions. So, how do you know so much? And how do you know so little, Miss Whispers? She sounds kind of crazy. You should have me all figured out already with your skills. Or am I wrong? Now, fair, I was supposed to be the one asking questions now. I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. What was your question again? I asked, how do you know so much? Are you psycho freak? Psychic? I'm a psycho, that's for sure. What's even worse, I deliberately made it happen. Are you saying it's possible to make myself psychoactive? With proper medication, you can even move mountains, my dear. Unfortunately, those close-minded people is charged deemed illegal. Oh, okay, I'm starting to understand, I think. Were you here earlier? I didn't see you amongst the guests. Don't forget, if she a psychiatrist, she probably playing with somebody. Show she was on the train. I wasn't here at the beginning of the show, since I'm pretty sure that's what you really want to ask. In other words, you can scratch me from your little list. I'm not the murderer. You can, of course, assume I'm lying to you. Well, in her mind, it does seem she was at the Metro during the first show. Or I lied to myself, altering my own memories, as so many people do. But then you can trust anything you saw today. Can't you trust anything you saw today? Hey, really. I'm not saying what's right, Holly. I'm trying to help you find the answer for yourself. Oh, okay. How did you lose your license and what did Liz have to do with it? Well, she testified against me in court. You see, I interfere with life of my patients beyond the legal boundaries, giving them medication that weren't quite FDA approved, if you get what I mean. I was really sure I'm doing the right thing, but ultimately, I just assumed too much. And you think I'm doing the same thing. I can't really know that, Holly. Do you think you're doing the same thing? I don't appreciate that reverse thing you're doing, yeah. She might be up to something. Oh, do you? I just said I don't. Did you? Stop. Just stop. Why is we talking to this person? What are you doing here, Dr. Fortil? I find it pretty rare coincidence that I had 3 potential murderers, yes, suspects, and you just came here to fill in that role. I guess I did. Let's just say I felt oddly compelled to come, as if somebody called to me without intentionally calling. Does that make sense? No, not at all. What do you think of Liz? Are you consider her with your enemies, miss? Oh, la. Such a direct question deserves a direct answer. So Lisbeth is the type of person who hides pain behind laughter. She also a pathological people pleaser that made her comply with many requests she didn't want to, participating in the delusions of others, for example. That's why I don't consider her my enemy. She's a victim of her own weakness as I am of mine. That's a lot more than I expected. Man, what is all these questions? Why do we got to ask about these people? I'm curious, what do you think of me, Dr. Fort? Classic daddy issues with a pinch of imposter syndrome. Other than that, you are normal as they make them. Normal. Even when you know what I am. And what you are, Holly. Never mind. Arthur Shaw Cross. His best boyfriend and very reason why she started therapy and medication. Narcissist, personality disorder, witch, pinch of anger issues, depression, and anal explosiveness. Ain't no what? No, wait. I don't want to know. Let me see. How do you feel about Pastor? A massive douchebag driven by self-righteousness and about a dozen STDs. Won't you add he's a dangerous man or something? He's a sick man, sure. Not as sick as I am, hence not so dangerous in my opinion. Donovan. Oh, plenty. I like that one very much. He's a peculiar case. A very disturbed man, even more disturbed than the rest of the degenerates around here. He tries to drown his demons with alcohol, which arguably is quite a typical threat of broken middle-aged investigators. His demons, however, they are really something beautiful little things that rather surf on the whiskey wave than get drowned by it. Whiskey wave, that's just something else. He cannot control them for the world. Even worse, sometimes they control him. What do you mean? You will have to ask him that yourself. I'm bound by the patient doctor confidentially. You were his doctor? No, I read his files. Let's just say I'm not the only person around here to lose their license. You weren't really a physician, were you? What made you think I was, or rather who? I'm pretty sure you figured it out already. I did, but I wanted to give you an easy question this time. Let me ask it this way. Why do you think Liz lied to you? I must be embarrassed. Which is ridiculous. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, still many people are ashamed of it. And I was a psychiatrist, if you're wondering. Still am, actually. What a difference does a piece of paper make? I won't answer that one, okay? Okay, Holly. I do have one last question for you. What numbers do you think of? I will write it down on a piece of paper. Like, should we really? Probably shouldn't. Probably was a trick question. 13487 minus 13487. Wrong. 69. What does that tell you? I don't know. That I'm delusional. Oh, don't be so harsh on yourself. You're not delusional, Holly. Not yet. That may or not come later in your life, but aside from that, we all tend to project our own thoughts on other people. Wait, are you trying to tell me that the number I guess was just a number I thought about myself? Well, you must have thought about it to say it out loud. Although I could also lie to myself about the number I thought. People lie to themselves all the time, right? To be honest, my brain starts to hurt when I'm trying to follow your quadruple reverse analogies, Dr. Fortin. Or what to call them. At this point, I kind of don't know what to think anymore. Marvelous. That means I taught you something. That means I teach you all I can, my young disciple. Shouldn't I be taught? You didn't really. Now go, use your powers for the greater good. Meanwhile, I'm going to finish this mimosa. I must say, hoes, you really go to the extra mile while small talking to the guests. Well, I don't feel like it's getting me anywhere. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing, Sean. Nothing. Did you see Detective Donovan? He was supposed to help me with something. Sure, he just ordered whiskey. What? When? About 10 seconds ago. You're joking, right? I couldn't miss that. Nah, I'm serious. He just entered the club, put 2 fingers in the air. That means he made his special order. And then went to his spot. Just look behind you. You're good. But why did you say special order? I thought he always drinks whiskey sour. Okay, almost always. His usual is made with cheap blend, the Bill Light. But when he orders a glass of B Dart, he takes it on the rocks. I wasn't discreet. Such a magnificent single malt with lemon anyway. B Dart, Bill Dart. Is that his favorite whiskey? Yeah, but it's quite expensive, so he only drinks it on special occasions. When he solves a case or something. Okay. I need to think. I will serve it to him. Are you sure? You seem a little off, Halls. I'm good, Shawnee. Just give me the glass. So he's Bill Dart, from the sound of it. Final act. So will Liz live or die? We'll see, but from the sound of it, he's Bill Dart. She just said he got demons, though. No, I got your special order, Mr. Dart. Miss Whispers, can I drink it first? Before we talk, yeah, sure, please enjoy your effing whiskey. Thank you. Oh, I'm slurping that. Stomping her foot. Still drinking. You're the cyber sex guy. You don't have to think so loud, Miss Whispers. I can feel your anger strong enough. One more sip and you will feel my foot in your A as well. It was you all along, wasn't it? How was what? You know what? Wait, you think I'm the murderer? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you have a crush on Liz. I'm not a teenage boy, miss. And that's a motive if I ever heard one, detective. Like you said yourself, it's always the present or the ex. And I know you think she dumped you. Then you had me for an idiot. Writing all those insults wasn't like Miss Noor. Hence, I suspected Mr. Shawcross broke into her phone and wrote to me. You only confirmed that's suspicious. Why didn't you tell her that I'm that sweet old creep watching her every night and messaging her every day? Well, don't feel like it, I guess. I don't think I care about her. I want to know about this one. Tell me, why did you lose your license? How do you know that? Just answer me or I will make a scene. I didn't lose my license, but I got suspended for a few weeks because I shot someone that somebody else wanted to shoot. What is that supposed to mean? I felt someone's need, someone's hate, and I fired my gun when I shouldn't. When I shouldn't have. I was just overwhelmed by somebody else's feelings. Do you love her? Love is a very strong word, Miss Whispers. I can't even be sure if I'm capable of loving due to my condition. Drinking. But I admit, Miss Noor. Miss Noor is one of the few people I know who doesn't make me sick into a pool of darkness and nausea. And others do. Most people have that quite unpleasant emotional aura. She doesn't. Even when she feels negative emotions, she doesn't emanate down. That's how she can get really sometimes. I don't think you know her that well or at all. Yeah, that's also possible. Why are you celebrating? Here you go. Our keys. Arthur gave them back after all. What did you do to him? Don't act so scared, Miss Whispers. You were the one that asked me to talk to him, and that's all we did. Talk. He probably beat the guy up. For the most part. And for the least part, I gave him a black eye. To be honest, it would be more than that, but our beloved pastor interrupted our little talk like a hydrant in the dog park. So I had to back away. Oh God. Oh my God. It's just awesome. I wanted to smash him so bad when we talked earlier. Well, I shouldn't do it, Miss Whisper, especially consider my occupational status. But I mean, it felt good, really good. For once, I let my own emotions let loose. You must have wanted to do it for quite long, haven't you? You can't even imagine, miss. Still, you tricked me and used me. Sorry, we all use each other, Miss Whispers, in one way or another. That's just how life works. I think you should read me now. I'll show it all to you. All this madness hitting other people's skin, this toxic emotional vomit that washes me every effing day. You can decide what you think of me afterwards. I mean, I'll take you up on your offer. Since you was so kindly. Desire, hate, love, kill. Wait, who's that one that sings kill though? That was intense. I warned you. Give me a moment to think. So I know that someone will try to kill Liz during the final. Probably with a gun because I heard the shot. I can also rule out Dr. Fotel as a suspect since she wasn't here during the first show. Which leaves me with two other suspects, you and the pastor. Unless Arthur got a weapon during the last few hours. Alright then, Ms. Whispers, let's cut to the chase. Who's the killer? Well, I heard that there was multiple endings, so I don't think Donovan would do it, but he talking about he gets caught up in emotions and stuff. I'm gonna say Arthur. Since he just got beat up, I'm gonna say he did it. It'd be too easy to go with Raph, though, huh? I'm gonna go with Arthur. I believe your first instinct was right, Detective. It seems that you sincerely care about Liz, and Baroni is a man who would think about a different kind of harm when Liz was dancing almost naked before him. What would I give to put that pig behind the bars? So you think Arthur was the one whose mind you read? He is definitely obsessed with both Liz and Dev, but some details still don't quite add up. Don't know, maybe I read a few people at once, or maybe, like Dr. Fulton said, I shouldn't trust my power so much. The case is over then. No one's going to shoot anyone. I hope so. I wish. Even Arthur didn't plan this from the beginning, I'm afraid I could trigger him. He was furious when I finished talking with him, and your intervention afterwards didn't calm him down for sure. I'm pretty sure he would try something tonight. He shouldn't have any weapon though. I checked him. Besides, he would never get permission for a gun. Yes, unless Ronnie gave him a gun. Let's see. You said that Arthur and the pastor talked. Well, they could. I met with Mr. Shawcross not far away from the club. Sometime after Madame threw his brother out. This actually struck me quite odd when he came across. Madame said that her brother is always using someone else's hands to do this dirty work, and he was pissed off that she puts us before her real family. Yes. Okay, you convinced me. Let's go. Go where? Backstage, of course. If Mr. Shawcross was able to steal your keys, he must have a way to get there. Let's hurry. And the show began. They just have a way to put it in your face, huh? Music is something else too. I like it. Then she gets shot right here though. Oh, Arthur. I am Art F and Ryan Rhythm. This is going to be the last show. Get behind me, Birdie. Detective Dart. Man, that was kind of high up. Police officer shot a not famous Arthur. The love pastor in question, what dark secrets does he hide? Hospitalized Art Ryan in jail. Okay. Yeah, that took longer than I expected, but it's cool. That was one night at Burlesque. And as we saw, I mean, it probably differs. So if we would have picked the cop, he probably would have got shot and killed, or probably would have shot her and went to jail. We probably could have picked him. I feel like we got it right though. Maybe there isn't a right answer. It's like a street alternate ending. So we just chose the boyfriend because it just sounded right at the time. Along with her brother, Miss Madame brother, who gave him the gun to shoot. So with all that being said, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to tap that like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, live safe, be well,